Smaller animals are frantically fleeing unseen predators in the underbrush. This jungle functions as a volatile, untamed geopolitical space in desperate need of governance. To manage the constant threat of the food chain, the animal populace pursues a mechanism to impose order. They organize an election. The incumbent political faction addresses this chaos with a sweeping, almost mystical solution. Their primary campaign slogan is, "Press the button on breath, shine the forest and the house." This is hyper-utopian populism. The political class takes an autonomic bodily function, simple respiration, and weaponizes it as a guaranteed mechanism for prosperity. The strategy collapses two entirely different scales of governance into a single, effortless action. It promises macro-level infrastructure upgrades by shining the forest, while simultaneously offering micro-level domestic improvements by shining the individual house. This chart maps the proposed policy, connecting a central node labeled respiration outward to ecosystem illumination and domestic prosperity. Because no physical breath button exists, the rhetoric relies on this missing logical link. The promise succeeds because it offers no way to verify its results. These invisible miracles offer no comfort on the jungle floor, where the working-class animals still face the immediate reality of daily survival. When a ruling class bases its mandate on abstract miracles, it creates a massive political vacuum. This invites a hyper-materialistic counter-movement to exploit the growing frustration of the electorate. The opposition identified the weakness in the incumbents' abstract promises and pivoted toward a strictly tangible counter-strategy. They introduced a simple, grounded slogan: "Vote for the carrot, shape the future." By choosing a piece of root agriculture as their election symbol, the opposition offered a literal edible mandate. They addressed the physical and nutritional anxieties of the populace with the promise of immediate caloric relief. This chart shows the projected voter blocks. The Carrot Coalition successfully cornered the massive lower-tier herbivore demographic, mathematically threatening the incumbents' hold on power. The media focused exclusively on this clash between utopian breath and the material carrot. This intense fixation on a standard two-party battle completely blinded everyone to an anomaly brewing in the margins. As the final votes are frantically tallied, the entire upper canopy transforms into a high-stakes election war room. This map shows the jungle divided into two anticipated campaign strongholds. Neither succeeds. A third color violently overtakes the map. The winner is Zulu. Bypassing local polling, he captures the mandate by mobilizing influence from outside established boundaries, striking directly at the center. Within hours of the announcement, the deeply entrenched campaign infrastructures for both the carrot and breath factions completely collapse. Zulu's victory demonstrates that established campaign strategies are defenseless against asymmetric electoral collapse. When an outsider captures the periphery and ignores the traditional rules, the old political structures lose their foundation before they even realize a threat exists. To understand the logic of this collapse, we have to look past the political shock of Zulu's victory and move down to the bottom of the food chain. This is the forgotten demographic of the jungle: Raju, the donkey. Standing amidst the debris, Raju looks past the flyers and the promises. He sees the strings. He realizes the entire electoral process, the breath, the carrots, and the outsider, was never about governance. It was performative content. Democratic engagement in this ecosystem is not harvested for civic improvement. It is a digital commodity. This is the attention capital funnel. This diagram tracks inputs like ideology and civic duty. They are compacted and transformed into digital outputs: views, clicks, and metrics. The emotional energy of the voters is siphoned away from the forest and into engagement statistics. Raju abandons the pursuit of political reform. He stops seeking a leader and instead adopts the logic of the funnel itself, shifting to a direct digital call to action. The ultimate goal of the political grift is to farm the audience. Raju looks directly at you and demands that you like and subscribe, because in this ecosystem, you are just another mark.